Welcome back to some professional Starcraft 2. The Team X on Jimmy! We just spent 4 minutes setting up and you couldn't... The semifinals. Will it be another Team X on Team Kill, or will we have another player with a chance at victory? For Team Exxon, the North American, I think he's US, I'm not 100%, Grandmaster Protoss. Did he remove the doctor from his name? I believe, or unless this is an entirely different Ryan. There was a Dr. Ryan who, now this is just regular Ryan, so I don't know, I can 100% say it's that he removed the doctor. So he was disbarred. Or he was, whatever they do with doctors. I assume make them do, like, sit in a room and write a bunch of equations on a wall while they judge them. Okay, this analogy isn't going. I was going to say something about, like, executions, but that sounded like a bit much. Anyways, in the bottom left, you might remember him from triggering me with his Forge placements in the finals against Kiwion just a week or two ago. Oh, no! Citizen's arrest. Why are there 2 probes dead? 2 probes are dead now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
There's also a pylon at the back of the base. It looks like Ryan has gone to great lengths to fake a cannon rush. By the way, I was just kind of glossing over the 2 probes. He built a couple pylons at the front. And Chance is now very convinced it was there's a pylon in the main. So, but it's not. At no point did he even build a forge. This is a very dramatic commitment to a fake cannon rush. I guess at the end of the day, well, one, it's Protoss versus Protoss. The drunken lightsaber fight on a tightrope in a hurricane upside down with no gravity or air of matchups. Doctor. No, not Doctor. You see, now it's in my head. We're gonna have to do... You try to do a thesis on PvP and people just laugh you out of the room. But, of course, we have pylons out on the map. There's still a pylon in Chance's base, by the way. Like, he's just kind of given up on killing it. Does he remember? There's a pylon in your base, my friend. Meanwhile, a zealot just kind of walks in to Ryan's base. I bet by the end of this, there better be a warp-in just in his main. Okay, the zealot gets a surprising amount of hits in, to the extent that an adept might actually be able to kill the stalker. Of course, that's not a priority target. This is, the probes are hurting, trying to get revenge. That one probe in the way! And down he goes. Meanwhile, one stalker going to work on the pylon. There's a Stargate halfway done. There's a robo entirely done. It's building a prism. There is no shield battery in the main. 23 to 25 workers. Chance does have a slight lead here. He did kill a couple off. He's going to expand, if that's what they're calling it nowadays. But Warpgate, like, for how this game started, the fact that Warpgate is within 0.1 seconds of each other is a minor miracle. But then again, we're not... And then everything completely diverged, even off of the proxy pylons and all of that. Now there's a Robo and an Oracle on the way. The Warp Prism. He's warping another Stalker, but he goes into phase mode for quicker warp-ins there. Meanwhile, the Oracle gets into the main, but the battery is done literally at the last second. And the Oracle just kind of has to sit there feeling incredibly impotent, wondering why a measly 100 minerals could counter him so well. So we learned something valuable here. Meanwhile, though, the bunch of stalkers in the main shut down the pylon powering one of the gates. The warp prism targeted. Not enough there. The probes are pulled, so a whole lot of workers are going to be chopped to pieces and melted on the other side. He's ghetto blinking back with the prism. Great pseudo blink micro so far from Ryan. Chance is struggling right now. Nice target fire. Not much production. The Nexus was canceled. I'm pretty sure he didn't block it with that. He had a Nexus at one point. Of course, we gave up on that idea. It's 15 to 20 probes, so it's not like Ryan has a huge economy. But it's not... Unfortunately, the pylon was taken out a while back as well. So, where does this leave us? Ryan has a whole lot of stalkers, but he's got a target fire down with the Immortal. The target fire is important. And also, there's a shield battery in the mineral line. He's going so close to the zealots. The stalkers. Is there enough for an overcharge? Yes, there is. Battery overcharge, just enough. The Immortal is saved. Full shields here, recharging that barrier, and Ryan gonna be driven out. What is the unit count? The problem is the Oracle still provides a... Oh, there's another Immortal coming in! Oh, he called in the big guns here. Immortal, the little Dragoon with a big-ass turret on top. Yeah, look at it. You can't unsee it now. Nice high ground usage there. So, the worker count still in favor of Ryan, but the Oracle tried to slap a stasis ward into the mineral line to circumvent the shield battery. Wasn't quite enough. So now what? Phoenix is definitely will change it. We're low economy. It's almost like a MOBA game right now, where almost nobody really has an economy. They just have a lot of very effective tools to use, but it's very hard to manage them all at the same time. Using Oracles and Phoenixes and trying to defend the attack for chance, whereas Ryan has to have immaculate Warp Prism Micro while making sure he's safe at home. The Immortal's blasting through. 2, oftentimes considered greater than 1. The Immortals on their own. Oh, just blasted the Immortal to pieces. No cares in the world, but here comes a Phoenix to maybe save the day. Are there enough units? The Oracle, he picks up 1 Immortal. What's happening? Okay, the Phoenix will stop the Warpins, but Chance has almost nothing left. What is going on? The Ragtag Band, a couple of Immortals, a Zealot, 3 Stalkers, the Zealot trying to get in on the action, but they always leave him out. They're like, well, you should charge more for your work. It's like, I can't afford that. Nobody will pay for it. We don't even have a Twilight. The Immortal goes down. 8 more probes. The Phoenix looking very angry at that Immortal. The probes looking very dead at that Immortal. 9 more probes go down. So what is there left? It's 11 to 25 workers. I feel that's an unrecoverable. Well, it looks like that Zealot. The Memorial Fund in honor of the Zealot who never could. The Twilight Council. This has to be for like a Dark Shrine or something random, right? The thing is, okay, so here's another awkward thing, is because, is there a Warp Prism? He needs to Warp Prism ferry his probe out of his base, potentially to expand. So, while Ryan has more probes, and since each player has been slaughtering the probes of their opponent, that means he's going to be mining out a little bit quicker. He still has, like, it is PvP, and Ryan has every advantage. But he's not out of the woods. Like, he doesn't have the economy to necessarily fall back. If he kills the Phoenix, that would be very helpful. Doesn't quite. Stargate units are a bit of a kicker. Of course, all he has is 1 Phoenix, so that is a bit of a stretch. Does Chance have himself? Don't just walk up the ramp. Oh no. Well, that's one way he could have carved the narrow path to defeat through the jaws of victory. Like, so a force field on the ramp is like the oldest trick in the entire book. Like, it was, the book is called Force Field on the Ramp and Other Important Tactics to Know as Protoss. But, like, that's definitely, at least a byline. He's tickling the Phoenix, but the Phoenix kills the Prism. And now Ryan has walled it, he has nothing to get probes out of his base. He just wanted to kill him. How many, like, this is some Wings of Liberty shit right here. What are you gonna do? Walk up a ramp into a force field? Come on! I know you're NA, but that was full NA. Oh, God. And it happened kind of in slow, like, he knew. He knew. He knows. You ask him now. You're asking, what, did you read that book? It's like, I don't know how to read. Ah, yes, Protoss it is. So Chance has survived. And now, the Observer has seen everything. He has seen all of this. There is no plausible deniability. The Observer has been right here the entire time. Only now, in a few moments, will it be removed. He knows exactly what's happening. That might be the problem. But Ryan is not expanding. He needs to take... You can't just one base. I mean, you can, but you can't. That one Phoenix is probably the biggest MVP of this series. Finally, the Observer dies. Just, okay, I get it. You hard-walled up. But you gotta, like, kill a gateway or something. So, because he lost less probes, Ryan is behind. Because now, he's mining out quicker. And since we're on one base, losing less probes is worse. Which, just... You've got to, like, he's got to expand. He might be misjudging the probe situation. Or just the general situation. Also, nobody has scouted the corner bases. So Florencio would have already won this game. Let's make it very clear. He's going Glaives. He got Glaives, which is kind of the, like, well, let's roll the bingo wheel and see what comes out of the Twilight Council, because I have no idea what Glaives are really supposed to accomplish here on his 3 Adepts. Wait, it's not real. The hallucinated Phoenix took a second look at it. Because, of course, a full health Phoenix usually beat... Oh, now there's another Prism! Protoss versus Protoss. Like, he's got to expand, right? At some point. Ah! Ah! Ah!
No, God!
Ah!
No, God, please, no! No! No!
Oh, how has it come to this? How has this happened? How is this what is happening now? Oh, they killed one of the gates. 2 Stalkers don't beat 4 Stalkers. But a shield battery kind of changes things. Finally, a recall. 2 Immortals and a Prism. Classic. Okay. The chase is on. This is like, what is this, a mini game? I could have said it more eloquently, but still. Wait, is that another real Phoenix he's been building from his Stargate on the other side of the map? He's building up, and Phoenixes, oh my god, I guess we're expanding at a very early timing, 13 minutes in. Now the force field works going down the ramp. Like, Ryan was definitely a shoe-in here. I don't know what shoe-in actually means now that I think about, like, for some reason I'm thinking about, like, what does that even mean? Like, the shoe fits, so it's good? Or, like, he's definitely, like, that's his shoe. Oh, Cinderella? Is it a Cinderella thing, or did Cinderella come after shoe-in? Well, a better question. What came first, the Nexus or the probe? No, obviously the probe. What a stupid question. Meanwhile, the Royal Guard escorts the Warp Prism. In various dramatic colors. Oh, look. Oh, new team member. We can't even see his health bar because of the new technology. You have a shoe in, you're presumptively ahead. Who wears shoes nowadays? Boomers. Oh, the lift! Wait a second! Chance at redemption! And he already used his recall! He could try to come down. He's got hallucinated immortals here. Oh no! It's a disaster for Ryan. He's about to lose the supply lead for maybe... Oh! Each ramp has been an absolute disaster. We never should have expanded. We should have stayed behind our wall. But no. Oh, this is a very risky recall. Oh, the gang's all here. But wait, it's too much of it. The Phoenixes. Wait, he actually saved it. But the recall cooldown. And suddenly, while Chance has he came down his ramp preemptively guarding and shielded. Meanwhile, apparently those probes weren't qualified enough to build a Nexus. So, Ryan has a new base. The problem is he's now out of probes, whereas Chance is mined out, but he doesn't have another Nexus yet. The Twilight count... Wait, where did he get Archons from? He's building Archons? You guys know my opinions on Archons. What am I watching? This is like watching, like, I'm imagining two, like, old-timey, like, 1700s soldiers, like a redcoat and a Revolutionary War guy, like a patriot or whatever they called it. The name doesn't matter, but they're on like little rowboats, and they have muskets and pistols, and the rowboats are the warp prisms, but they can't row and shoot at the same time, so they gotta stop rowing, and then, like, there's a whole process, but, like, the aim is tough as well, because it's on a boat. And that's this game so far. Oh, keep your powder dry! What? Oh, what are those? What is this contraption? Finally, the battery runs out of energy. Meanwhile, shield battery overcharge. Oh! Isaiah, my powder! Oh no! Barnacus? What happened? Meanwhile, this is happening. There's a bunch of Archons, but there's also shield batteries. Guardian shield is popped. Force fields are nothing. Wait, there's hallucinations. I don't know what I'm watching anymore. Shield battery overcharged. Turns them back. The Phoenixes. They're like, wow, you boys are heavy. And the Archons are like, we don't identify. Call us they. Like, all right, Archons, Jesus. Meanwhile, there's a Disruptor in the production tab for Chance, a Stargate and a Twilight for Ryan. We're 17 minutes in. Nobody's gone really above, not even close to 100 supply. There's an Archon in the yellow. So, like, that's... Oh, Reginald. He likes to show off those scars. He knows most of us only have 10 HP, so any scarring means total death. But no, Reginald over there, giving himself a name. Archons only get a name if they survive with any amount of HP lost, okay? That means it's like a Purple Heart, except for Archons. Meanwhile, Chance is now way ahead, and I was busy in my... I was a couple centuries behind this game by the end of it, so I don't really know how it came to that. I guess Ryan went for the attack. It didn't really work out. And this entire... Like, we went off the rails a while ago. But Chance holds it together, and Ryan navigated that narrow path to defeat. That was game one. Okay. Winter, talk about the game! Commentate like you're on the radio. So I can, it's like I can hear the game. Get my powder. And there we have it. Over here in the top right of Everdream, at that 1 o'clock position, the Protoss player in the red probes, fighting for Clan Exxon. It is Ryan sending his first probe to the ramp. And in the bottom left of Everdream, at the 7 o'clock position, the Korean Protoss with the blue Nexus and the blue probes. His first pylon on the top of the ramp. It is Chance from Team Envy. Now, Everdream, you go down your ramp, you find yourself with a potential natural location, called the Natural because that's the natural base you'd expand to. Both players building a gateway at the top of the ramp. Jimmy, get the score. The score, of course, is 1 for Chance, but we're not sure how. So maybe like an asterisk next to it. It looks like Ryan is opting for an assimilator, a chrono boost on his Nexus, and another assimilator. And in the bottom left is Chance doing something very similar. Almost like the reverse, or a mirror, if you would. Another chrono boost for Okay, I'm done with the production tab casting. We both know, like and subscribe. Either you're paying attention and my commentary hopefully doesn't turn you off so much that you go try to find something else. Or you're not really paying attention and you're just listening to my voice, and if I start yelling too loud, you'll wake back up. That's really... I don't feel like there's much of a middle ground there. But where's the second pylon gonna be? Back at home, but wait. Of course, Ryan. With a probe on the map. You know what's really... Now, this isn't weird. What's weird is Chance doesn't have a probe on the map. What are you doing? Why? A zealot is building. Oh, he canceled the... He's canceling and restarting to make it look like he's building things. I don't know if... Is he actually going to finish the zealot? Because this is supposed to minimize your gas. Because, of course, the gateway lights up for a time. If he actually... Yeah, he cancels and builds a stalker. If you build a zealot, that is... Well, hello there.
Hello there.
You know, I was about to say the zealot is kind of a giveaway. But you know what's more of a giveaway? When the probe walks up to your Stargate. That's more of a giveaway. Alright, so will Ryan try to repower this, or is he going to cancel at the... So this is... I feel like part of the meta move here from Ryan was that he put it in the most obvious possible location. Like, this is... If you were ever going to proxy, this is the spot. Like, this is the place it goes. So... A lot of players won't actually scout there because it's so obvious, and it becomes a little mini game in and of itself. Or at least it won't be the first place, because who would put it there? Like, it shouldn't be right there. A Nexus, that's... Okay, so Ryan, while he was proxying the star, waiting to cancel it, he decided, well, what would also be completely ingenious, he'll never expect... Dark Shrine. Unfortunately, though, he's just targeting the shield battery, which is a smart move. Shield batteries don't have much HP. Okay. So there's just more units here. I don't know what else is happening that is keeping him busy. The Oracle comes in. He decides not to use the Oracle. Interesting. He's sending it back home. So now Ryan is hard-walled out of his own base. Deja vu. I've just been to this place before. No economy, and I'm losing all my probes. What? Oh, and... Well, the Adepts get in, but 3 kills probably don't justify it in this situation. A stasis... Oh my god! Wait. Are you... Wait. How many probes? Never mind. Okay, I thought all 12 probes were trying to mine from... No. They would be idle. He got about 3 probes with it. So this is terrible for Ryan. He's already found himself behind with tech. Oh, here come 2 oracles. More than double trouble, because now the shield battery can be circumvented by target firing. The Adepts into the natural, and Chance is looking to slap the Adepts across his face a couple times and take the W. There it is. Just once was enough for Ryan. It does it for him. And, well, appropriately didn't last long in that match. Chance will move on, despite the drama of Game 1. He's able to lock it down and bring it home in Game 2 of the Exxon Cup semi-finals. If you enjoyed this demonstration of Protoss versus Protoss in its purest form, well, make sure to check out the Exxon Cup and Drick It. Use the Drick It command in chat, or check the link below. And thank you to to tantalizing terrariums. Did you want a terrarium? You might be like, that's not how you spell terrarium. Well, they're made by Tara, so that's a pun more clever than you could have come up with. So enjoy and check them out. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Winter, are you selling out? That would imply Dricket is paying me. Unfortunately, only when he loses because he can only cheese in ZVZ. I don't know if that video will be out yet, but if it is. Thank you for watching.